Chapter 3, Car Wash Money. The next morning hit Mac like a freight train. The Henny still burned his throat, and the blow left his mouth dry as gravel. He sat up on his childhood bed, head pounding, stomach growling, but his mind was still sharp. Now Jasper had mentioned that the green room car wash stayed busy. Busy means money, and Mac wasn't about to sit on his mom's couch collecting dust. He laced up his boots, threw on a clean fit, and made his way down to the car wash. The sun baked the pavement, the smell of soap, rubber, the hustle thick in the air. The green room car wash was more than just a business. It was a meeting spot for every low-key player in the city. Benzes, Cadillacs, rolled in dirty, left out glistening, driven by cats who smiled with gold teeth, tucked pistols, and gats under their seats. Now Jasper was at work already with his shirt off, his water hose in his hand, joking with a thick girl in biker shorts. He spotted Mac and motioned him to come over there. Jasper said, "I thought you'd still be laid out with a hangover." "Nah," Mac said, "I came to work, bro." Now the owner of the wash was Big Ron. He was a big-bellied ex-Army brother who ran the spot tight ship. After a quick chat with Mac, Mac got the job. When he found out Mac was ex-military too, his eyes lit up. "So you got structure, huh?" Ron said. "That's what these knuckleheads is lacking. You stick around, I'll make you assistant manager." Mac nodded respectfully, but inside his wheels were turning already. Now as the days passed, Mac paid attention to everything that was going on. Not just the soap or the water pressure, he was watching Jasper. The way he slipped across the lot, whispered in ears, handing off bags, collecting cash with a smooth dap. Jasper had turned the car wash into a front without anybody even noticing. Almost. One day, while wiping down a white man's Benz, the customer leaned in and whispered to Jasper, "You know where I can get some blow?" Jasper nodded and said, "How much?" The customer said 2 G's worth. Now Jasper quoted a price, made a phone call, and 30 minutes later, the customer drove off smiling, but a little lighter in the wallet. Jasper got his cut though. Now moments later, a man in a suit pulled in with his eyes twitching and he had some nervous energy. Jasper handed him a flyer with a fake oil change coupon on it and said, "Meet me around the back," he whispered. Mac watched as a woman in red heels got in the car minutes later. Mac pulled Jasper to the side after closing and said, "You sloppy, you gonna get caught up." Jasper laughed and said, "I've been doing this for 2 years, bro. I'm good." Mac shook his head and said, "Nah, you surviving. I'm trying to build, bro." So that night, over cheap whiskey and loud music in Jasper's 1-bedroom apartment, Mac then laid out his plan. "We cut out the middleman. You already got customers. I got the money. We get our own weight and flip that shit directly." Jasper leaned back, thinking, "You serious?" Mac say, "I'm dead serious." "And the girls? We give them protection, a safe spot, and some respect in return. They work for us, not the other way around." Jasper nodded slowly, a crooked grin forming. "All right then, General, let's march." Now within a week, Mac fronted Jasper $1,000 to score their first buy, 2 ounces of blow from Felix, the local plug Jasper had been working with. 2 ounces turned into 5,600. They flipped that into 10 more. Now the numbers grew fast. Mac's military discipline met Jasper's street savvy, and the game began to change. No flashy clothes, no new whips. They stacked everything in Brenda's pantry under boxes of cereal and rice. She didn't ask any questions. Her baby boy was home, healthy and smiling. That was enough. Mac coined his first rule: look broke and stay under the radar. The mission was bigger than just hustling. He wanted the whole damn car wash.